Welcome to Story Lab. This week, we're taking a look at the story of someone brave enough to protect two guys on the run.
Hey, Skylar, where are you?
Hey, I'm Skylar.
And I'm Sebastian.
We're talking about how God can help us be brave when we face difficult things.
Do you consider yourself to be a brave person?
Well, yes. I mean, it depends on what I need to be brave for. If it's getting up to give a report in front of class, I can totally be brave. If you fall and scrape your knee and need someone to help clean up the blood, I'm your girl. But I gotta admit, there are a few things I'm not quite so brave about, like needles.
Hey, Skylar.
What?
Don't panic, but there...
Get off!
Got it.
Whew. Thank you for stepping up. I mean, stomping down. Hey, wait a minute. This is totally fake.
And that was not a fake scream.
I thought you were being heroic, but you set me up.
True.
You owe me.
Well, also true. How about you get to choose what we get to do today?
I know just the thing to explore.
Let's discover it. All right, what do you get?
Okay, so you protected me from that spider.
Chivalry isn't dead. Yeah.
All right, but in the wild, there are different animals that actually do protect each other from danger.
This I did not know.
First up, we're traveling to Africa.
Zebras and ostriches.
Yep, they're both prey for faster animals who want to eat them. Zebras have great eyesight, but they don't have a good sense of smell. And ostriches have terrible eyesight, but they do have an awesome sense of smell.
So they work together.
Exactly. The ostriches alert the zebras if they smell a dangerous predator, and the zebras alert the ostriches if they see trouble.
That's amazing.
Next up, we're heading to the tropics.
We found Nemo! But I don't see who Nemo is protecting.
The sea anemones.
Oh, very cool.
Sea anemones sting, but clownfish release a substance to protect themselves, so they can hide from prey in the sea anemones.
Well, how do the clownfish help the sea anemones?
Well, they attract prey to keep the anemones fed, and the clownfish get rid of harmful parasites that could hurt the anemones.
Very handy.
Now, if you travel to southern Africa, you can't overlook
A meerkat!
and a drongo bird. The bird keeps a lookout while the meerkat hunts. If a predator shows up, the drongo warns the meerkat so it can run to safety. But the meerkat usually drops its food, so the bird gets a free lunch.
Definitely an unexpected partnership.
Speaking of which, it's time for
The story before the story.
Today we're in Joshua, the 6th book in the Bible.
In the beginning, God created the whole world and everything in it, including people.
But when people turned away from God, the world was broken, and so was our friendship with God.
Still, from the beginning, God had a plan to restore it all.
God chose one man, Abraham, and promised to bless the whole world through his family.
For hundreds of years, Abraham's descendants, the Israelites, were enslaved in Egypt.
Then God called Moses to lead them to freedom.
But in the wilderness, the people turned away from God again and wandered for 40 years.
Until God finally brought them to the edge of the promised land.
Which is where our story starts.
Take it away.
Hey everyone, I'm Colin. After 40 years camping out in the wilderness, God's people finally arrived at the Jordan River. When Moses died, God chose Joshua, who had shown great courage, to lead the Israelites.
Joshua, I want you and all these people to go across the Jordan River. I will give you every place you walk on. Be strong and very brave.
But this new land was not empty. A walled city called Jericho stood on the other side of the river, and the people who lived there worshipped false gods. Joshua knew that he must be wise as well as brave.
Go and look over the land. Check out Jericho.
We've got this.
On it. So the spies snuck across the river and entered Jericho. A woman named Rahab offered them a place to stay. Now, the people of Jericho already knew about the Israelites, how their God had led them through the Red Sea and helped them defeat their enemies. So when word reached the king of Jericho that Israelite spies were in the city, he panicked.
By order of the king, bring out those men who've come to your house.
It's true that the men came here, but I didn't know who they were. They left at sunset.
Rahab claimed the men were gone, but actually she had hidden them. See, Rahab's home was built into the city wall. Knowing the men were in danger, she had taken them up to the flat roof and piled flax to hide them.
No one will find you here. Don't move until I return.
Rahab even sent the king's messengers on a wild goose chase.
I don't know which way they went. Go after them quickly. You might catch up with them.
Now, did Rahab just tell a lie? Yup. But she did it to save the lives of the spies who would have been killed otherwise. The king's men believed Rahab. They quickly left the city to hunt for the spies. Rahab went up to the roof to talk with the two men she had hidden.
Are they gone?
They think they're chasing you back to the Jordan.
Thank you.
Look, I know the Lord has given you this land. We've heard the stories of what your God has done, and we're all afraid of you. The Lord your God rules heaven and earth.
You're not an Israelite, but you speak truth.
Just promise that you'll be kind to me and my family. Don't let us be killed.
You're saving our lives, so we'll save yours when the Lord gives us this land.
The city gates were shut for the night, so there was no way for the spies to get out of town, except through the wall itself.
I'll lower you out the window, then go hide in the hills for 3 days until the king's men return. After that, you can go home.
Just one more thing.
When all the Israelites together enter this land, you must tie a bright red rope in the window. Then bring your whole family into the house and stay here.
If you don't tell anyone what we're doing, we promise you'll be safe.
I'll do exactly what you say.
Rahab lowered the men on a rope and they escaped into the hills. At the end of 3 days, the king's men returned to Jericho and the spies made their way back across the Jordan.
The Lord has given the whole land over to us.
All the people are weak with fear because of us.
You may have heard how the rest of the story goes. The Israelites crossed the Jordan River and God gave Joshua instructions for the army to march around the city for 7 days in a row. On the 7th day, they marched around the city 7 times and then shouted out together, and the walls of Jericho crumbled down. The Israelites were able to walk right in and capture the city, but the spies went immediately to Rahab's home and rescued Rahab and her family, just as they had promised. Because of Rahab's courage, she and her whole family were saved. The end.
Wow, Rahab was seriously brave.
I wonder how she knew to trust the one true God.
We don't know how that came about, but after this, Rahab became part of God's family. In fact, she was the great-great-grandmother of King David, and she's even mentioned in the book of Matthew as part of the family line of Jesus.
That's pretty cool.
So, what's our part in the story?
Rahab took a huge risk when she helped the spies. But even though she was not an Israelite, she chose to trust the one true God and showed incredible courage.
She trusted God, and God helped her be brave enough to do something really hard.
That's right. Courage often looks like standing up for someone else.
Like if you're with a group of kids and they start making fun of someone, you could be brave and you could say something kind or nice about that person.
Or choosing to welcome the new kid while everyone else hangs back.
Sometimes showing courage means trying something new or different, like playing games with the residents at a retirement home.
Or serving meals to people who don't have homes.
When you need courage, ask God.
God can help you be brave and show love to someone who needs your help.
When you do that, others can see God at work in and through you.
I think you've got it. See you next time.
Bye. So here's the thing. God can give you courage to help someone in need.
Someone at school.
Or home.
Or in your neighborhood.
You just never know who might need you to be brave for them.
Like... Hey, they're friends. The humming frog gets its food by eating the tarantula's leftovers. And the frog protects the tarantula by eating the ants that would destroy its eggs.
I think I'd be okay with the destruction of tarantula eggs.
Well, thanks for joining us in the Story Lab. See you next time.
Hey, Sebastian.
That was really funny.
I know.